Hey Raiders, it's Miss Nader Klein. It is Friday, April 3rd, 2020. I do know what day it is today. I just wanted to touch base and hope everyone's doing well. I know yesterday we shared out a lot of information, and I hope that you are not overwhelmed. I hope that you took the time to read the letter from Mr. Koppel. I also hope that you were able to click on the links with the spreadsheet and also the video that I made. I know 17 minutes of listening to me ramble is really, really excruciating, but there was some good information and hopefully I walked you through it. So one of the things that I have been asked several times is, oh my gosh, how do I read this? How do I read this, the continuous learning schedule? Let me show you an example of something that I would do if it were me, okay? So if it were me, I just made up my own pretend schedule like I'm a student. So I wrote out my class, my teacher, and the hour that I have it, and I'm going to go through and I am going to, first off, you only have viewing rights to this. First off, I'm going to go and make a copy. And when you make a copy of it, I would name it yourself and go from there. So when you make your copy, what I would do is eliminate any teachers that you don't have. So on my pretend schedule, I don't have any classes with Miss Audley or Mr. Aiken. So I would delete those rows. I do have Art 2. What hour do I have Art 2? 3W. So I would delete I would close out I would clear out the rest of what I don't have. And I would go ahead and move this right over to here. So I have that, and I am in Art 2W. So I'm going to just make it 2W. That's my class that I have. Okay, this is just my schedule. This is just what I have. Okay, so I have Mrs. Beasley for chemistry. So I'm going to delete her other classes. And I have that for, when do I have chemistry? Oh, I have it 1B. Okay, so I'm going to go through and continue to do this. Continue to delete any teachers that you don't have. And whenever you're done, then you'll have just your 8 teachers. Should be your 8 core teachers or 8 classes that you have. Let me show you what I would do then, because this is just me, and even though everything's chaotic, it helps me to stay organized. I would then delete all my other stuff, change my colors however you want to. Remember, this is your file. And I would have it set up to where I had my 1B class, my 2B class, my 3B, my 4B, my 1W, my 2W, my 3W, and my 4W classes. I'd have all of those in sequential order. So then I can look and see, okay, what are my class times? Remember, class times are when the materials will be available. Okay, that's when they're going to be posted. That's when the teachers may have a Zoom that you can log into, or you can check it later on that evening if you needed to. Office hours are, think of a virtual academic assistance. So if you needed help, you're not sure on a project, you have questions about something, you need help, those are the office hours that your teachers are sitting there with an open Zoom most of the time, that you can join. You know your teachers are going to be available most any other time via email as well. So those are the differences between the two. So from here, I have went, and now I have a 2x27 as opposed to what this was up here for everyone's. Okay, so chunk it down, take it to where it works best with you and in your schedule. Only worry about your classes, your teachers, and then what is expected. Be sure to follow along your due dates so that way you get full credit for everything. I hope everyone is well. If you have questions, reach out and let me know. Thank you.